Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Awesome. You know, just before we get started here, do you get, is there such thing as like a yeah, so that is the stand. That's the size I would need. Huh. There's an idea. Ah, there we are. 17 centimeters. It's about, well, it's just under 6.5 inches, isn't it? No, that's too small. Because I could make one. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you could make one yourself. It wouldn't really be that hard. I was just looking at mic stands there because the mic's just really far away, and it would be nice to get that sorted. Oh well. Anyway, update on that. Anyway, probably be heading home in a month. As of this morning, which is cool, which means, you know, setup won't be an issue. Alright, people. So, let's wrap up this. So we've got Mentor to finish, and then I'm going to go pretty much straight into Master Ninja, because I want to get the Master Ninja Test of Valor's saves and all that ready. You're a D-limbed mage. Means you have to die. Oh, what's up, Niall? Good morning. It's early morning stream today. Just trying a few different things, really, with regards to like streaming times and that. Come. I said, coming. Yeah, because I actually have quite a bit of editing to do today. I've got quite a lot of Test of Valor videos to render and like do. It's weird now that like doing more thumbnail stuff, like it makes that process a bit longer. And just making them a bit more, you know, actually bothering about like tags and stuff. It adds a little bit of time to the process. And also got a lot of artwork stuff to do today. Pictures, rendering, Photoshop, shit, that kind of thing. So I thought I'll stream early, have a nice productive day, and then I can stream some RE4 tonight. What's up, Josh? Yes, early one today. I've been meaning to like try like early streams for a while. And I thought, yeah, but it's just in my my normal routine is to do it the other way. Sit down. My normal routine is to do it the other way, you know. Oh, really? Oh, okay. What's up, Deviant? 2:30 AM. Oh, well, it's really early for you, though. It's going great. It's, I definitely, like, almost fell victim to, like, just, you know, getting caught up in, like, comparisons and that yesterday. But quickly was like, no, come on. Like, you know, look at the bigger picture. Like, you know, it's good. So, I'll be training again tomorrow. And I'll be home, or as of this morning. I think my roommate's got everything sorted, so the DOA stream. We'll be moving out of here in a month, and then I'll be back home. And when I'm back home, I'll have like all my equipment, which is amazing. I cannot wait to have like my actual like rack and that back every day. Like that's just gonna be so I think it's a combination of everything with the, you know, gyms closing and that, and like the option of having it being like removed. You know, it made me realize that, man, you know, yeah, I really do miss having that stuff. You know, 10:30 a.m. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's early. Yeah, say early stream because I want to try and do it as much as I can going forward because. Oh, I was getting greedy there. Yeah, I want to try doing different times wherever possible. The weekend's the only time I'm ever really going to be able to do it, because, you know, Monday to Friday I've got work, so like, I'm not going to be able to stream in the middle of the day then. So just kind of do it while I can, really, and see, just test the waters, I suppose. Aha. I'm not sure, like, what's actually, iframes, son. Yeah, they do get delimbed a lot more when they're on the floor. I'll probably still go every now and then. Are they not working? Yeah, Twitch notifications are ass. That's why, like, it's the only thing I really use, like, Twitter and Discord and that for. So, yeah, that's the main reason I said, like, the only reason to follow me on Twitter is because that's when I usually tweet out when I stream, because I know Twitch notifications aren't very good. So, is that the, yeah, I don't need any more of those. Oh, I didn't see the Chapter 11 stream. Oh, that's a shame. Chapter 11 was good fun. So was Chapter 10. The staircase, man. So I actually got around to starting, I started watching some of Farnham's videos. He posted them on the forum. He has a full no damage run, where like he doesn't skip any fights. And I watched a few of those yesterday, and man, like I learned so much just watching like a couple of videos. I had no idea you could do the Vermilion Bird Strike on Dagradai, like, in the neutral. I was like, what? That is genius. Like, I guess I always assumed, like, the first hit, like, had to connect, but it totally doesn't. So, like, that's awesome. I love that move, that forward X string. It's so good, man. No, Demian, no. I really don't like, oh shit. I've said before, but like, I really don't enjoy speedrunning. The main reason I did, like, a fair few back then, was just to kind of push it a bit further, really. I didn't really know people running the game, like, because it was all kind of about karma runs, like, you know, way back when. People didn't really speedrun. I don't know if he does the Test of Valors, Josh. I've not looked at the videos, like, in full. I'm not sure if he does the Test of Valors. I wouldn't have thought so. Just, you know, thinking of what a few of them are. Like, doing them no damage, I doubt is even possible. Yeah, I am a bit higher, aren't I? There we go. Yeah, and when the first speedrun, like, kind of came across my radar, it was just on a YouTube video. It was, it's really old now. Oh, what's up, Durkus? That's a very good question. Maybe it's where they're growing Resetsus. I'm not sure. Yeah, when that first video popped up, God, I want to say it was like... It was a few years ago now. I'm trying to think, like... When did I do my first run? Because my first run was like 148. And that was like just off the cuff. Like, I didn't even... Like, that was just from knowledge of the game. Like, I didn't actually, like, you know, run... per se. Like, I didn't run the game beforehand. Where are we? 142. No, that's old. That's 3 years ago. So yeah, it would have been about around... Yeah, it would have been around that time then. Yeah, 3 years ago. Which one's that? Because 146 was like the second or third one I did. Oh man, I just skipped an ad, I think, that was advertising a fucking binge video. Are you fucking kidding me? What? That's crazy. Oh, well, it was December 2016. Who has the new record? Frenchie. Frenchie has it. Yeah, he's blown right past that though. I think his single segment is faster than that now. That segmented run was like, again, just kind of a way to test the route, really. I did that in, I think I did that in like 3 or 4 days. Like, it really didn't take very long. I just wanted to get like a route down, really. Yeah, like I haven't watched Frenchie's most recent run. He must have found some new stuff because like he's got the time way down. But yeah, it's not something I've ever really enjoyed doing. It really does. It's just karma run territory for me, really. It's very pattern dependent. Like, the game has to cooperate, and I've done that. I've done that a lot. So for me, like, while it is a speed run, for me it just feels like a casual karma run, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of the same thing. It's just not as hard. So I'm not really that fussed, to be honest. And you skip the game, I don't, when I play this, like when I play NG, I don't want to skip the fights. The combat is why I'm here. Like, the only thing that does interest me is like 100% speedruns. But on the higher difficulties, they just take too long. So, but yeah, I think Frenchie's best time's like 1:30 something. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's really, really fast. I keep meaning to watch it, just never get around to it. I think he did it about a year ago. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't want to, like, throw it under the bus, but, like, I am pretty confident that if I studied the run, I'd be able to beat it. Like, I know the game pretty well. And that's always been kind of the problem with this game. When you make a video on how to do something, to someone who knows enough, you're giving them a blueprint to beat your run. Like, that's always been the thing that's a bit annoying about this game. I don't really like speed run or like do that to any other game, but especially with this game, I think when you do like a speed run or karma run, but you record it, you like the person that like wants to beat it, like all they've got to do is watch that video. Take note of where you made mistakes and like improve there, and then like they'll get a better run. It's not that easy, especially not on a karma run. But that is basically what you need to do, Let's try the dual sword too. It's muscle memory to do right bumper as Nimpo, but it's not Nimpo on this game. I keep forgetting I have Life of the Gods to use. Yeah, I'll say the Tonfa's better. Probably better on Blade of the Arch. It is though, yeah. It's great that I do wish more people ran NG, just because speedrunning is really popular. But this game is really hard, so I get why people don't. I don't think this is a game that's not easy to just pick up and start running. Well, I suppose on normal it's not too bad. But if you want to pick up this and start running it on like Master Ninja, like you need to be like pretty good at the game. I don't think this is a game you can just pick up and start running with like no real experience, because the core combat is still like your bread and butter. It's not a skip heavy game. The people aren't getting like out of bounds, and they're not skipping the stuff. They skip all the non-essential fights, obviously, but you still have to fight the bosses and all that. I hope that's not, I was going to say, I'm not actually landing on there. Hope that's not going to kill me. Alright, we've got the True Dragon Sword now, so... Oh, that damage. It's just chunky damage. He's not even going for me on that. Oops. Ah, I was a bit early there, to be fair. I thought I might get away with it, but no. Iframes, son. There we go. Even though Alexei is kind of boring, he may be like one of the more, I suppose he is like one of the more consistent bosses. Like when he does his like dash, or like after this, like you can hit him. Unless he does that. I mean, whenever you're ready. You want to stop doing that. Right. Oh, I forgot he double dashes there, doesn't he? You're right there, buddy. Yeah. Did that just do as much damage as it looked like? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I forgot. It's two dashes. You're dead. Oh yeah, they're fun to watch. Like, yeah, the tool-assisted runs, like on, you know, they're not real, obviously, but they are fun to watch. You know, I'd love to watch a tool-assisted run of NGB because here's the thing with NGB, like, you're never gonna get the perfect pattern on every single fight ever. That's never gonna happen. It's just too many variables. But I'd love to see it. I'd love to see, you know, getting the... Oh, thanks for the bit, Demon. I'd love to see, like, just, you know, all the perfect patterns just in a row. Like, it'd just be fun to watch. Like, there's a tool-assisted run of RE4 out there. And, yeah, it's not real, but it's super fun to watch. Like, on the GameCube. It's awesome. Like, it's just fun to watch that stuff, you know? Just got Bloxton to Underworld drop on the last tick of Acolyte Genshin. Oh, that's rough. I think I'll have a cheeky survival run after I'm done with Mentor. I really want to redo my survival scores. I was going through the old thread today, and I'm going to redo my survival scores. I want to get them all back. So I'm probably just going to do like one weapon at a time. I want to get the flails done first. Because, like, I've got to find a strategy for Genshin with the flails. I don't really need to kill these. Yeah, it's not like I need the money, is it? Ow. Well, I was gonna be peaceful. Did that not kill them? Did that miss, or did that just not kill them? Like, thanks, Demon. I'll catch you later, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the tape on that. Level 2 Piercing Void should absolutely kill Marionettes. Like, it should absolutely fucking kill them. It's weird, the hitbox on it is super small though, so I'm thinking it probably just missed. Let's try that again. That's a devil mushroom. Yeah, it's a devil mushroom, so I can... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, like, look, that one just, like, totally... Why does that sometimes kill them? And yet, sometimes it doesn't. It's very weird. Oh well. Goodbye. Or do I have to kill these? Oh, you do have to kill them. Okay. Wind runs for days. Just wanted to get on with things, but guess we'll have to... you're dead. I hate it when... As far as I know, they're the only enemy that happens with. But sometimes when, like, they're dead, but they just don't die for some reason, and like you have to hit them again to kill them. It can happen in survival, and like they can like hit this one. Look, look, it's dead, but I have to hit it again to actually get it to die. It's really weird, and like you don't exactly want like a marionette running around for no reason. Like these enemies are dangerous. Die. Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't mind the Kasarigama on Genshin. It's the flails for me. Like, the flails are really, like, just a... I love that. The flails are just a really black hole of strategy for him. Like, forward Y is, like, the only thing that I've found that is good. And once you get past, like, the second round, once you get to, like, the third Genshin fight, it just doesn't do enough damage. It's just too weak. You know? I can't remember if you have to kill these, either. Does Inferno one-shot these? Potentially, because I know I've hit some of them with that UT, didn't I? Well, thanks, Ryu, for not... For once, I trusted you, and you went the right way. I was really worried he was just gonna, like, target the single horseman. Yeah, so the flails, the only thing I've found that's good on Genshin is this. Like, just forward Y. Like, that's really good on him. But it just... Like, the damage just isn't there, like, past the second round. And, like, it just doesn't seem like it has anything else. Like, maybe that might work, but I think if you get airborne, like, and he tags you... Like, whatever he hits you with at that point, the entire string is going to hit you. And you're dead. So, I really am kind of stuck on that. Okay, I'm going to try and just get past these. Ah! That always happens. That always happens. You get right to the stairs. And then one of them fucking bites you. There we go. Well. Can use that. There we go. What would you say is the hardest survival? Flails, easily. Easily. I don't think it's even close. Like, the flails... The flails are the only weapon that just don't feel like... Here's the thing with the flails. If they had a different enemy set, but there's only format A and B... If they had a different enemy pattern, they wouldn't be so bad. But the flails have nothing for, like, marionettes and mech Vangelfs and, like, quad pedal mechs. Like, they have nothing that's good for them. They just don't. The quad pedal ones, you've got forward X, which is okay. But, like, compared to any other weapon, like, it's ass. Yeah, see, look, this. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's just like look how many times I have to hit him. Like that. I've hit him 3 times. Look, I've hit him 3 times. We'll compare the worst to the best. Ooh, okay, he was a bit cheeky there. He's just not wanting me to show it, is he? You'll notice though, like, look at that. That was 1 hit with the Tonfa. And like, while the scythe doesn't do like crazy damage, it's just like, this is so safe. It's so safe, you know? Like, you can't beat it for that. There's just no danger to using it at all. Whereas the flails, like, you hardly do any damage. And, like, he's just... You know, it's annoying. Oh, okay. I did not look like that. Are you gonna go airborne? Nope. There's actually a huge wind-up on that move, isn't there? Yeah. Always remember. You actually have to equip that. I'll use these now. Yeah, the thing is with the Tonfa though, and I mentioned this yesterday, it's not as he got out of it a couple of times there. Sometimes when you do Heavenly Justice, like he will come out of it immediately and hit you in the startup of Rotate Y, and you're dead. Like, so that's kind of a problem because usually like the Tonfa are like the best thing for him, but if he gets out of that on Master Ninja and hits you, like with his ground pound, like you're done. Ooh. What are you doing? That just didn't hit me. Like, I mean, can we talk about that? That's not bad damage. Oh, come on, you're dead. But yeah, I wish there was a survival mission where you just had all the weapons. Like, that would be the best. Like, just... Either format, wouldn't really matter. But either format, but you have all the weapons. And then, like, no matter what format you get, you have the weapon to deal with it, you know? Because it's a funny thing, it's like Fiend Dogs. If they swapped Fiend Dogs with a couple of weapons, you'd be completely fucked. If the Flails, for example, had format A, forget about it. Just Fiend Dogs with the Flails, like, nah. That ain't gonna work. That just ain't gonna work. Let's test a Valor save. Yeah. Emily just this, there's a way to basically do that non-stop. Yeah, there is. Yeah. I mean, you can do it off tons of strings. So like it does say in the moves list, but you just test it really. Like you can do it off loads of stuff. So, but like the Genshin combo is that, and it's funny, like that's what does the damage. It's the Rotate Y. But if he hits you in that part, the very first bit, that's when you're vulnerable, which he can do. You're done on Mentor and Master Ninja Survival because your health bar's just not very big. Like even at full health, he's got stuff that will one-shot you on those modes. And the odds of you getting to Genshin as well, like you got to think how survival plays. The odds of you getting to Genshin with 100% health are just like pretty much non-existent. You know, like you're not going to get to Genshin with a full life bar. Like that's just not happening. Yeah, it does, Dino, yeah. Like, yeah, that's the thing. The Flails, if the Flails' survival was just 100% ninjas, they would clean house. Like, because the Flails wreck ninjas. But unfortunately, there's more than that. Alright, so let me try this. I've never actually done this. Maybe still. Is he? Yeah, he's altering my perspective, isn't he? With yeah. Yeah, and I'm not close enough. Oh yeah, I've got, what's it called now though, don't I? How'd you like my iframes? I mean, like, it's not like rotate Y is a bad move in Sigma. Like, it's really, really good in Sigma. It's almost, they were thinking, you know what 360Y needs with the dual swords? Complete invincibility. Cool. That's another awesome combo for Genshin. It's risky, but you can do like forward Y windmill shuriken into rotate Y, and usually he'll block the forward Y and he'll try and dash through the shuriken, and he just eats like all of rotate Y, and it just shreds his life. It's so good. All right, so we're almost done here. This boss is kind of shit. Both of them are, actually. Both of the last bosses are pretty naff, really. You have to shoot him in the face first. Oh, shit. Yeah, you have to hit him in the face, don't you? You were gonna do that move, weren't you? Oh, anyone who's a fan of Dead Space, there's a full interview with the director up on YouTube now. There was like clips of it floating around a few months back, but the full interview's posted. It's well worth watching. Really makes me want to play through Dead Space. I was gonna play RE4 tonight, but I gotta be honest. There's a chance I might play through Dead Space 1 instead, because God, that game is fantastic. I haven't played it in a while. Where's our Dead Space HD-ness EA? I know they like mentioned that they were thinking about doing like remasters, didn't they? So surely Dead Space has got to be on that list. They have to do that. I forgot how long this guy takes. Yeah, that's great, Ryu. Yeah, aim right at the floor. Right. I love that they give you both these swords. Like, that's just cool. Oh shit. That can hit. It's got a very wonky hitbox there. It's weird streaming this early. It's like 10 AM. I haven't even had a cup of tea yet today. Can you believe that? I had my porridge this morning though. That was nice. Just get like some like frozen berries and just stick them in there. It's nice. It's funny, like I know a lot of people where I work have porridge, and they literally like they coat it in like sugar and syrup and shit, and you know it's like it's not like somewhat defeating the point of having porridge if you're just gonna like cram a load of sugar in there. Like, you're still eating porridge, which is good. Can you not interrupt that? Yeah, the porridge is still good, but the 5 tablespoons of golden syrup kind of goes against the point of having porridge at that point. So I put a bit of fruit in there. It's nice. Although it's weird, Like, if it was a case of having, like, sweetened porridge, or plain porridge, like, I'd just pick plain. Like, overly sweet porridge, I think, is actually kind of nasty. Can you, like, stop doing shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Right. I'm not sure what's worse, this boss or, like, the actual last boss. I'd say probably this one. At least you can OT the last boss. Alright, so I got one more to go. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I just can't stand Weetabix. Something about it. It's just, it just looks like wet sawdust, you know? It looks like if someone put sawdust in a bowl and just poured milk on it. Like, that's what it, like, that's what you get. You know? But I do like, porridge is growing on me. I won't say I like it. I'm mainly just eating it now because I'm back training. And oats, man. Oats. Oats are the goat. There you go. Put that on a t-shirt, print it. Yeah, I still got my talisman. Yeah, oats are just top tier. You know, you can't beat. Gotta have your oats. Or oatmeal, as everybody calls it. Because I guess that sounds like manlier than saying porridge. I don't know. It's porridge to me. Everyone's like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna have my oatmeal. And I just think, like, you mean porridge? Yeah, mate. I don't think so. Alright, one more. And he's gone. Ryu, move. There we go. Short hop. Slow on the ball. I was slow on the uptake there. He's got like Pazu feet syndrome, where like his feet hit you, but like it doesn't look like they hit you. Ooh. I was gonna say, come on, you're dead. Don't be a wise guy. Hey, what did you porridge? I use milk. I honestly don't think I could stomach it if it was water. Like, it's pretty bland as it is. So yeah, I just use milk. And you get a bit of added protein with milk. So, I love these are like one of the few games where I think the credits are so well done. It's just worth watching them. The music, the footage, the weapons, the transitions, like, these credits are fucking awesome. But yeah, it's like if you do, I mean, it depends on how many oats you have, but even if you have those like little packets that they do, which are a rip-off, don't bother buying those, but even if you have those, with like the equivalent of milk, it's like 20 grams of protein, like, so, like, it's a really good way to get good amount of protein in breakfast, or whenever you have them. You don't have to have oats for breakfast. It can be a cheeky late night snack. Level designers. There wasn't many of them. Yeah, it's the way they do like the footage look in the claws, like it's just, it looks cool. I had an idea, you know, of how to do that. I'm gonna check that to do some like custom transitions. So hopefully my idea will work. I think it will. I need to have a play around in GIMP and see how that's gonna play. Right, that's Mentor down. I've got 4 tests of Valors left to do for the videos. I've got 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's weird, I did 4 this morning, and 4 is pretty rough. Like, Test of Valor 4 is not easy to do, like, no items, no nimbo. And then, like, afterwards, I thought, okay, let me just have a look at what Test of Valor 5 is. And it's literally just quad pedal mechs and pill bugs. And you think, oh, well, this is piece of cake. It's not that big of a deal. Right, while we wait for these... Let's have a look at these. Dude, what the... Yeah, that is a... like, the ad thing on Twitter, on YouTube right now is some, like, binge pizza video. Like, what? That's crazy. So I'm just looking at, like, the first Test of Valor guide that popped up. This guy's just burning, like, all his Nimbo. Yeah, he's just burning all his Nimbo. Use forward Y, man. He's even got the tail. He's even got the talons equipped, and he's not doing forward Y. And he also doesn't have the karma window up. Like, you should absolutely have the karma window up in this game. Knowing when enemies are dead is important. Oh, what's up, Demon? No, you're not wrong, Josh. So, some of the Test of Valors are absolutely brutal, and yet some of them are a complete pushover. It's a bit weird, really. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to be doing commentary for them, though, because like, the strategy really is pretty simple. The goal is to do them no items, no nimbo. So, you know, I'm not doing fancy shit. I'm doing the safe stuff, so I can explain that, you know, pretty concisely in the description. Okay, so there's my warrior save. Right, so we'll have... That's a clear mentor save. It's not with everything. Well, I suppose it's with most things. It'll do. But yeah, the Test of Valors, you know, most people skip them. Most people don't do them. Should we have a cheeky survival? No. Okay, well, I might end on a cheeky survival run. We'll see, because I have got shit to do. I've got a very, like, editing and, like, PC heavy day ahead of me. So, I need to be on schedule. What costume should we use? My favourite. The Purple Shadow Walker. Love him. But yeah, that guide I just started watching, he just burns all 6 Nimpos right at the start. And he's killing ninjas. And it's like, I thought that the strategy for that was pretty well established, but maybe not, I don't know. Alright, big boy trousers time. Why can't you skip this on a new game? This is Mentor, so I'm going to be doing no items, no nimpo for Mentor and Master Ninja. Because I feel like Mentor, the strategy can get you ready for Master Ninja, and then Master Ninja you can just see the little differences. Because there are some differences. And to be blunt about it, the tests of Valors on Acolyte and Warrior are just a joke. They're so easy. Like, you can... I think one of Al's first videos was he did Test of Valor 1 on Warrior with nothing but the Windmill Shuriken. He was just Windmill Shurikening UT in all the time. It was great. But yeah, like, if you could do the Tests of Valors on Mentor, like, you could do them on Acolyte and Warrior. Like, I don't really feel like they need videos. Why can't I skip this? Oh, I'm gonna have to keep an ear out for that then, aren't I? That's not good. Oh, it's right. Oh man, it's pissing it down. Dude, where'd that come from? Tennis courts are getting wet. Okay. You know, like, what this game doesn't tell you. I'm gonna give you guys a huge spoiler. You know why Ryu is so pissed in this game? It's because they knocked Muramasa off his ladder. And Ryu is like, you motherfuckers. How dare you treat your elders with such disrespect? So he murders fucking everyone. That's the real story of this game. Just in case you guys didn't know. He's like, that's for Muramasa, bitch. And so's that. And this is for his ladder. You cowards. I mean, that ninja had terrible awareness, you know? Like, come on. Call yourself a ninja? Like, and he, like, Ryu just walks up behind him? Like, come on, man. I like how this game just, like, puts you right in it as well. Oh, you'll get yours, buddy boy. How is that not a UT? Kinda wanted to save them, but never mind. I mean, look, they fucked up his door, messed up his ladder. Cowards, man. Okay, focus. No, we ain't got no weakling tack ninjas this time. We've got big boy enemies. That's funny that, thinking about it, there was a lot of stuff about this game, like, early on, like, people just playing it and getting wrecked. And, like, for the most part, like, they were playing on Mentor, like, they weren't even playing Master Ninja. Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Kind of annoying that they make you use that save point. Like, it would be better to save that for a bit later on. Ah. That is one very annoying difference between Black and this one. Like, in Black, like, Essence, once Essence is, like, absorbable, that's it. Like, you on landing, you grab it, you know? I just thought, if I get enemies like that, like, stagger them and UT them. Because you really need your weapon upgrades on Master Ninja. That's not what I wanted, because that happens. I do like that the OT priority is as high as it is, though. Guillotine, throw him rear, not him. The bloody archer. Oh shit! Ah, crap, I didn't think there was one not delimbed. Oh, well, that's my fault for not keeping track of the enemies. I thought all three of them were delimbed, though. Never mind. What can you do? Well, are these guys... You know, it's worth testing this, actually. I'll just see if they're worth more... I highly doubt they are. But I'll just see if they're worth more money on Master Ninja. It would make sense, seeing as the enemies are a lot harder to kill. But knowing this game, it wouldn't surprise me, you know? Really? All that, and there's only one dead. Yeah, so if this is 700, 1096. Oh no, it's 90. Yeah, no, they're worth the same amount. That sucks. Any weapon you wish could have made it into this game? You mean like from NGB or? Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's annoying that they make you use that heal because like I don't really need that health. Do they come to you here? I can't remember. Ah, they do. Yeah, here we are. Because you want money in this chapter, like money. You really need those weapon upgrades. I think, like, basically, like, the blunt force equivalent of the Talons would have been really cool. You know, like, so, like, Ifrit Gilgamesh-style weapon from DMC would have been awesome. Just because of the noises you would have got with it. It would have been like the Tonfa. You know, like, that would have been pretty cool. And I can't really think of one off the top of my head. But, like, another projectile would have been cool. Like, I can't really think what, but, you know, it would have been cool just because the projectile UTs are so much fun to do. You know? It would have been cool if there was a few more. Alright. There we go. I think these are worth less money as well. Yeah, 4484. Yeah, they are. Go away. Nah, he's not gonna give me a blue. Look at this guy. Just, I mean, that was great, Ryu. There was totally an enemy there. Good call. The Debilero would have been cool, but I gotta be honest. I feel like the Scythe is a better Debilero. To be real about it, like the Scythe is pretty godlike. Right. Go away. Who? Oh, would you look at you, Mr. Tenacious, you motherfucker. There we go. Yeah, you gotta prioritize money here. So I think Are weapons more expensive? I'm not sure. I see what you mean, Dino. Yeah, it would have been cool if there was a heavier weapon, but I quite like the sides sound effects, honestly. Like, they really sell that thing just, like, slicing through stuff. Like, I really quite like it. Thank you. Ooh, that's close. You dead? Yeah. You better be. Alright, there's one last guy that's got all his limbs. Oh no, there's two guys that have got all their limbs. Well, that's totally unacceptable. Also redirecting UTs. Ooh, you cheeky shit. He almost got me there. Like in that instance there, like redirecting your UTs. Oh, you got to do that. You've just got to do it. It's so important. Oh yeah, here, 11 grand. All right, cool. Nope. Nope. Stop jumping. Yeah, they did Demon, yeah. I think they really did get a good mix of the weapons. Like, the fact that they put in the Kusarigama, and, like, the fact that it's not, like, a total, like, throwaway weapon that's, like, super cool, but, like, not viable. Like, the fact that they put in a Kusarigama and, like, it's fucking awesome is pretty, like, I give them a lot of credit for that, you know? Like, it couldn't have been easy to design that weapon, you know? And, like, have it work well. And it works amazing in the game. Right, we've got to be careful here. Yeah, I think we'll just Nimpo a couple of you guys. Well, when in Rome. You know what? Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Archer. Oh, Ryu. Good lad. Good lad. Welcome to the House of Fun, bitches. And by House of Fun, I mean House of Severed Limbs. I didn't get lucky there. You can sometimes get lucky, and like as they're jumping on the wall, if you hit them with part of the UT, like they'll keep jumping, and like you'll just chop them in half straight away. Which, you know, is cool. We like chopping people in half, and they just come to you this way. All money. We want that money. We need that money. Everybody. Yep. Oh, Sanchuku, I believe that is called. You mean the weapon Jet Li has at the end of Fearless? Yeah, I think that's Sanchuku. I think that's what that weapon's called. Okay, so we need a Master Ninja save. Okay, so these are my Mentor Test of Valor saves. I need to keep these. That's the last one, isn't it? Test of Valor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. You know what? I'll keep that Mentor Genshin save. Just whatever. That would be kind of cool, actually, if they gave that to Luna. Right. Where's my? Yeah. Come here. Oh, did not want to do that. Yep. Oh, did that just... I am gonna have to check the tape there, but that really looked like that hit me in my UT. I think it was right at the end, like it must have been frame perfect. But that felt like that hit me at the end, like right in my UT. Unless, I have to remember here, this is not black. Unless a whiffed UT, like a whiffed UT in NGB still has invulnerability frames. Maybe it doesn't in this game. I've not tested that. Right. Yeah, don't chain fights together. Not a good idea on Chapter 1. On New Game Plus, you can do that. Because you have other weapons. Not on a fresh save. Alright. You're dead. There's one mage left. Although, actually, these guys are worth more money, so... Ah, okay, yeah, because I always sometimes get those confused. Cause Sanchoku is the triple staff, and I think Senetsuku is what Cerberus is in Devil May Cry 3, like the ring with the 3 chains on it. I wonder, you know, if that's something that people do and like they don't realize like how hard that's making it. You know, if they try and run past a fight, like they'll trigger more encounters, and then like, you know, you make it so you can't run away. Like, it's actually better to just fight the fights one-on-one. Like, fight the fights one at a time, rather. You know? As your leg. I want money. Lots of money. Okay, cool. So we've got one weapon upgrade in the bag. Level 2 Luna is definitely what you want. But if you can get both, it does help. If you can get the Azuna drop on the Dragon Sword and then get Rotate Y with the Luna. Now, if I remember rightly, I think that chest is just bats. I'm not going to bother with that. I hate that. No, not him. Man, that... I'm gonna have to get used to that. Go away. I like the way they alter their stance when they've only got one arm. Like, they bring their sword, like, in front of their body. That's, like, a nice little touch. Yeah, it's not worth killing the bat. The bats are worth, like, hardly any money. Like, you can UT them, but, like, they can actually kill you before you can charge it up. It's kind of dumb. So if I remember rightly, you can actually get infinite essence here. I'm not going to do that. I am going to grab that health over. Same with the rocket launcher, guys. Never jump. Never jump against archers. Ever. It's like rocket launcher, guys, but worse. Always dash. There we go. Thank you. I'm pretty sure this is like just a barrage of archers in front of you. Yep. Ah! I didn't actually want to kill him. I love how they just crawl along. And they're still like, nope, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get him. And of course they give you situations like this, where like, there's 3 archers and you have to jump. Like, kind of bullshit. Thank you. Right then, one nice little change as well. I wish they would just let you save without using the health. Like, if you could just save at a save statue, but don't take the heal. If you could actually save the heal for when you wanted it. Because, like, I didn't really want that there. Like, I still had, like, plenty of health. You know? And, like, you want to save those for when when they're going to give you, like, full heals. I don't like that you have to, like, really delay on landings here. Funny, if they still only gave you tack ninjas on this difficulty, would people have complained so much? Because the environment that they're giving you IS ninjas in is, like, the worst possible environment to fight them in. Like, super close quarters. You know, like, their incendiaries are always going to hit walls. Like, you know. That's true, yeah. I think the one thing with the Talons is that if you get good mech waves, they're super, super good. Because the one thing the Talons have, anything that can be delimbed, they absolutely destroy, you know? I don't think so. That was close. I shouldn't have done that. Easily could have killed there. Right, you guys have too many limbs. We have to solve this problem. Ryu. There you go. Come here. You stay there. Right. You see how far away he threw that from as well. Ow! Where's he coming from? No, I've not got any health. Alright. Gotta get this guy over here. There we go. Now then. Stop throwing fucking incendiaries at me. Right. Money time. What are you doing? Is he like trying to run away? You can't run away. Look at the hit stun on that shuriken. That's crazy. Resetsu 1 in format B is another problem. Oh, the red Resetsus. Yeah, they're harder. They have a lot more health. And they're just, yeah, I think it's just their health, like, they just take a lot longer to kill, you know? I'm trying to think, it depends on the weapons. Like, Vermilion Bird is good for Talons. Like, I think the thing with the Resetsus, I guess, is that you just gotta kill them as fast as you can. Like, always try and get that UT on them. If your UT whiffs, I'd say try and take out the Gargers as quickly as you can. Like, delimb them and then, like, UT them from them. Because the Resetsu, the Resetsus, like, aren't a problem until they're a problem, you know? Like, if your first UT hits, you deal a ton of damage, like, you deal him a Garger, you OT the Garger, you can ET the Resetsu again, deal him another Garger, OT him, and then he's dead. Like, but if that opening UT whiffs, it's like, oh no. Like, it just puts that feeling of just utter dread in you, of like, oh shit. You know, it missed. Okay, so I think we've just got mages here. So, not mages, rather. Oh, they're so good at... They must, like, predict your jump. Because the mages are just too good. The mages are too good at catching you, like, out of your jumps with their grab for them to not be, like, tracking you in some way, you know? Right, now if I kill most of you guys with a UT, I should be able to get both my weapon upgrades. Fuck off. Nah, I'm not leaving you alive. Did that just cut his leg off again? Get the mage. There we go. Come here. Did that kill him? Yep. Oops. Cool, 31 grand. I am pretty sure the weapon upgrades are still 15, at least I hope they are. The only heal I've got left, my Life of the Thousand Gods. Although, don't you get a herb in here? Yeah, at least in format A, it's a grey one, so like he's not got a lot of health. But yeah, the red one's a pain in the arse, especially when he starts healing, you know? And you're like, oh great. Like that UT I did, you just healed all the damage. That's awesome. Right. We've got to start deliming some people here. Forgot like how, even though like when you're familiar with it, you can play a little bit more like aggressively, but like you really do have to pick your moments on chapter 1. Like, only having the dragon sword, like, if you had the talons, man, can you imagine if they just gave you the talons in chapter 1, like, can you imagine how much easier the chapter would be, because you'd just be able to delim everything, like, instantly. Wrong door, I knew that. 33,000 essence in here. That's one downside to the dragon sword too, like, its UT, like, rarely kills more than like 1 or 2 enemies, even when there's like a massive group. You have to, like, the Tonfa and that are way better for stuff like that. This is IS Ninjas, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Awesome. What's up, Terrasoni? Thanks. Yeah, the run's going good. Yeah. This is... I don't think I'll bother much with story mode after this. I just want to get... Oh, no, they're 20 grand. Okay. I had a feeling they were. There's no money I can get, is there? So... Yeah, we'll get the Luna. That rotate Y is more important. And there is another Muramasa, like, coming up, so... yeah, I mainly just want to get... I really want to get a save on Master Ninja for Genshin. To just kind of, like, really lab weapon strategies for him. For survival. Like, survival is the end goal, you know? Are you kidding me? very cheeky. Stop it. It's a devil mushroom. No. I'll save that for now. It's like this fight, I would prefer to have the level 2 dragon sword, just because you've got like a much easier access to the Azuna drop. But then right after this fight, like, you want the level 2 Luna. You really want that rotate Y UT. What the hell? Oh shit! I forgot about that. Does that skip that fight? Ah. And that's why you want the Luna. It wrecks. I did not want to skip that fight. A, because I don't like skipping fights, and B, because I wanted the money. Really? There we go. Right, I need 20 grand for my dragon sword. That Ring of Fire is like, well, not less powerful, just the enemies have a lot more health, you know? That's usually like a, even at the end of a UT, like that'll take out a lot of guys, just because it does so much damage on the lower difficulties. Is he the only one left? No. No. That's just something to mention, actually. Even if you kill an enemy that's delimbed without an OT, and you're going to use the essence, just OT the body anyway, because you'll get more money. It's not a lot, like, you know, don't get me wrong, it's not like a crap ton of money. But especially with the amount of enemies you're going to be killing, like, it really does add up. Like, if you have, like, say, 5 or 10 enemies, like, OT'd essence collected, that's going to be a lot more than just having it as base essence, so just keep that in mind. You still get like a percentage of the money when you absorb it, so don't just let like regular enemies die if they're delim, just OT their body. And you know, it's all iframes, so you know, you want those. I want to try and save the life of the 1,000 gods for the Resetsu, so what's up, Gabe? You'll initiate asking a question here, what exactly is a man? Oh shit! I should have changed. I'm now playing Master Ninja. We're now playing Big Boy difficulty. Big Boy trousers. Even though I'm not wearing any trousers. There we go. Sorry. Good point, Gabe. Mentor is what this game calls very hard mode. And then Master Ninja mode is like it's very, very hard mode. Look at him. I mean, coming through the door. He's a my stairs. My stairs. This is an exclusive stair club, and you have no legs. There's no room for people like you. You do not have ramp access to this club. It's stairs only. You have to wall run, and if you can't wall run, get the fuck out. You have no arms. We've got no room for you either, or you, or you. Hold this. See, I just heard him teleporting. He thought he was cheeky. He thought it was... No. Bitch. How much of a big deal is RNG and NG2? In what sense? Like, do you mean like combat or just... Like... Because honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Like, the enemies are consistent in that the enemies will always attack you. Always. The enemies will always try and hit you. So, in a way, that's like, you can use that as a measure of consistency to formulate a strategy around it, you know? You never have to think, oh, well, what if this enemy doesn't go for an attack here? It's going to go for an attack. The enemies are always going to try and kill you, you know? Combat. Not really. Like, there are some times where, like, you will definitely get, like, an unlucky pattern, like, for sure. You know, like, a guard your tail whip will guard crush you. Like, you know, that's a bit annoying. But for the most part, like, yeah, as I said, the enemies are always going to try and kill you, so kill them first. That's my pro tip. And after this, I'll explain that in a bit more detail. Is that everybody? Yeah, so a lot of that, I see that comment a lot, like, oh, the game's like random and inconsistent. It's like, it's really not. You just really have to understand how the enemies work in this game. So a good example, if anyone plays RE4 in the chat, one of the, well, I don't know if it's a recent thing, but like speedruns of RE4 now, like professional mode has kind of become the default mode. And in a weird way, it's kind of easier because the enemies are more predictable, the enemies are more consistent. And it's kind of the same thing in this game. The ninjas, like any enemy, is always going to attack you. It's always just going to come right for you. So, because you know that, because you know how the enemy is going to behave, you can formulate a strategy around it to, like, take advantage of that knowledge. You don't have to think, oh, well, you know, what if this enemy doesn't do this? Or what if he does this? Or what if he does that? You think, yeah, these ninjas are going to come at me, so I can do a move that has crazy delimbing probability, like Talon's forward Y, or Luna XX, and I can OT them. They're always going to run at me, so I can really abuse wind run into guillotine throw on walls. Like this. I know they're going to come at me with combos after that guillotine throw, so I'm already dialing in my wind run into guillotine throw. And now I know he's going to come at me, so I'm going to do wind run. I don't want to come down here, that was a bad jump. Just let UTs rip. You know they're going to come for you. That guy that's delimbed, I know he's going to back off. When you delimb them, they slowly walk towards you because they want to try and get their suicide grab on you. I'll try and show that. So, like, I know he's going to throw incendiaries after a UT. I know I've got incendiaries in me, so dash through the incendiary, guillotine throw. Keep him on the floor. Ah, you see, that was me getting greedy. Good job I saved. It's hard to narrate this game and talk about it. But you have to just think, after each move... So the mistake I made there, basically, was thinking one move at a time. You can't do that. Guillotine throw into OT, I just guillotine through him and stood still, so the mage grabbed me. It's guillotine throw, look for an OT, get your OT, dash through the incendiaries, get around any iframes that you need to. So here, look, like, OT, immediately thinking about my next move. I'm gonna hit this guy. I should have Azuna dropped him. There we go. I'm coming out of my Azuna drop. There's a mage right near me. I'm going to jump away. Do an on landing. I'm out of my UT. I know I've got Essence staggered, so I'm going to do another one. That's killed 2 enemies. I know by the kill count. Keep an eye on your kill count. He's charging up his ground pound. So jump towards him, kill him. Coming out of recovery frames. I've got 2 delim ninjas. One right in front of me, one on the right. I know that mage is going to try and grab me, so I'm going to dash out the way of that. OT this guy, see where the mage is. He's right over there. Guillotine, throw him into the wall. Dash through his fireball. Launch him off there. Shuriken stun. Will stun a delimbed mage. Walk up and OT him. His mate's going to come up. It's now one-on-one, so I'm relatively safe. And then OT them. Like, you have to think, like, 4 moves in advance, and you have to think, okay, what if I get hit here? If my UT gets stuffed, what's my backup plan? If I time a dash wrong and an incendiary, like, tags me, like, what's my plan? Like, if you freeze in this game, you're dead. If you think, oh shit, you're dead. It's over. Like, you've lost. You have to think, like, 5 moves ahead, and have backups if things don't work. So I'll try and do it here for the Resetsu. So I've got these ninjas to deal with. He's going to run right at me, so I know I can take advantage of that. So, also, he kills his minions, which helps. So right here, I want to get rid of these ninjas as quickly as I can. This is why you want level 2 Dragon Sword, so you can Azuna drop him. I'm going to use my Life of the Gods here, because that gives me a full refill. I don't have to bother using healing items. So here, you really just want to make use of Rotate Y on the Luna. That's why you want the level 2 Luna for this, because even if it doesn't kill the ninjas, it does really good damage to the Resetsu. So you want to try and just, again, take advantage of the fact that the enemies are always going to attack you. So I can Izuna drop. And I know I can probably get some good splash damage on the Resetsu here. I know he's going to run at me. I've got Incendiaries in me. You've got to dash through those. You've always got to be ready. You've always got to be ready, sorry, to dash through Incendiaries. If you do get into a tight spot, just Nimpo. Nimpo, like, it's not going to kill everything. The reason Nimpo is good is because it gets you a little bit of breathing room. You know, if you do get stuck, you think, oh, I'm going to Nimpo. At least, okay, I actually got lucky there and that hit him. Okay, so he should be in OT status, now he's dead. So, one tip I would give, honestly, if you're playing Master Ninja for the first time, is turn the music off. Because I knew he was OTable there. Even though I couldn't see him, I heard that, oh, when they make that noise, it means they're in OT stagger status. So, I know immediately coming out of that UT, my priority is to turn the camera and find the Resetsu. Like, where is he? Where's that Resetsu? Because I want to kill him, like, straight away. It's, This game's really hard to talk about and play, but hopefully that got some of it across. You gotta think, like, in front of the game. It's hard. It's not easy. This game's hard, you may have heard. This is a hard game. Okay, so now we've got our level 2 weapons, which is dandy. We're about to get probably the best weapon, like the best early game weapon. So for example, right there, I got tagged with an Incendiary in mid-air. Don't just think, oh no, what do I do? If you get tagged with an Incendiary, you have the same on-landing frame that you would have out of a move. So I did on-landing X. So I came down and I'm attacking. I'm not just landing like on my arse. I'm coming down, I'm doing this. Like, thanks, Gabe. So this game is so just brutal and fast. Like, it's hard to counter it. Never leave a legless ninja alive. Ever. Ever. Now, ideally, we do want level 2 flails in this... Flails? We want level 2 talons in this chapter, but it's not like life or death. Because they give you... I would say the single best early game move. They give you Flying Swallow into a Zoom drop. That should have de-limbed you. There we go. That was close. Ah. I mean, look at all these incendiaries. See how many I've got in me there? Thanks. I would prefer to kill the mage than ever. So again, like, knowing when to do iframes and like what to do. You don't want to come down with a hard landing because you're just gonna get hit. Always be attacking. If you're not attacking, you're playing wrong. A bit late on the stun there. I see you fucker. Sit. Okay, well that's good. That's good to know. What I'll do, I'll get to a save point, and hopefully it'll kind of get the point across. I'll go into the options and I'll turn off the music. And like, you can really, this game gives you a lot when it comes to sound. Like, if you're listening for stuff, like, you can make things a lot easier. Oh, I knew that was going to hit me. Yeah, we'll use that. Oh. Okay, that was me not watching what I was doing. Look at that, one mistake. And like, that almost killed me. You know what? We'll use some Nimpo here. Why not? We'll try and get the mage. Ryu's targeting's not the best. Okay, the mage is dead. OT him. I know I've got another ninja here as well that's OTable. So we'll kill him. Always keep your essence staggered. Or, like, it's tricky to do sometimes, but what I mean by staggered is keep it to a point where, like, you can do an OT or a UT. Look, I've got one essence out. Continuous offense is like what you want. I've got another essence staggered, I've got another one out. What's your kill count? Your kill karma will go up, like, proportionately to what enemy you kill. Don't pay too much attention to the amount, it doesn't really matter. But like, when you see it go up, you know you've killed something. IS ninjas are always priority number one, like in any encounter, really. Like, you always want to kill them first. I'm playing like trashy, I can't even do my own landing. There we go. That's another reason you want level 2 Luna. Just even if it doesn't kill them, it delimbs like so consistently. I'm actually just gonna Nympho this last one. Oh, there's more than one left. That's cute. Okay, we had some bonus round people. That's a mage. That's 2 mages. Alright. Also, same with NGB. It will be habit if you've played a lot of NGB. Motherfucker. The reason I cut that short is I saw him going for his, like, fire pillar. Really? All these low health kills are not one? That was a blue orb. Ha ha! Sometimes the game likes you. Now you can fuck right off. There we go. That was close. Yeah, so I don't know if any of that made sense. Fighting with missing limbs. Yeah, so I'll get to a save point here and I'll just turn off the music. And then hopefully that'll... Oh yeah, we can't go through there yet. Because the music can get in the way sometimes. Like, audio cues are what you want to hear. Okay, so I still have some health. But I think I've got dogs coming up. I don't know if they're fiend dogs. Thanks for the bits, Demon. I don't know if they're fiend dogs. There are, yeah. Right, walk off. Oh no, he's still gonna shoot me, isn't he? Alright, we need to... Huh. Alright, go away. We need to get rid of these archers, because they'll still shoot me on the water. And I don't really want to have to deal with that bullshit. If you hit a man-sized enemy mid-air flying swallow, instant kill. So, can you just, like... That is totally hitting them. Ooh, aren't you a cute puppy? Yeah! How's it feel? It's a shame you don't have the... No, we don't have the bow yet, do we? Fiend dogs, man. You just... Dogs are cute. It's annoying they give you dogs here, because you just don't really have anything that's good. Like, you kind of need the level 3 dragon sword to fight dogs. Even, like, remotely well. He's still not dead, is he? No. I'm trying to get an idea of where that other... I think there's an archer up there, but I can't, like... Oh no, it's those guys. Okay. Fucking dogs. Right, they did take my health, so we'll go grab a health item. Is this, Nope. pretty sure reverse wind is just dash. Yeah, gleaming blade combos and gleaming blade loops are like your bread and butter when you fight dogs. Like, absolutely. So you just want to keep it going, make use of the armor. The reason armor's really important on dogs is because they can't grab you. Like, and any time the dogs grab you is a bad day. Now, I hate this bit. This bit's just kind of stupid. For that exact reason. Too bad you fuckers can't swim. Yeah. Only problem is they don't give you any health when you do that. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to block while you're on water, so it's kind of annoying that they do that. Right, here we go. Save point. Right. Let me save. And it's like this game's just so hard early on as well. Like Master Ninja, like chapters like 1 through 4 are just so brutal. Like you don't really have a lot of money. You don't have like the really strong weapons. You haven't got the good Nimpo yet. It's once you get a bit further into the game, it becomes a lot more manageable. Yeah, here we are. So let's turn off music. And then like you can really pick out like the important cues that you need. There we go. Downside is you don't get to hear the music, and the music in this game is pretty cool. So, but what can you do? Oh, what time is it? Okay, so I'll be live till about noon. What costume should we go with? Oh yeah, we got this one now. This is one of my favourite costumes, just because I think it's hilarious. It's just funny that you get leopard print. They gave him a leopard print costume. Yeah. Styling on you people. That's right. It kind of really goes with that level 2 Luna as well, doesn't it? Right then. Go away. See what I mean? Like you could, like with no music, like there's no like audio distraction. You know, it's nothing but the combat and the enemies. Like there's nothing to take your mind off it. Go in here first. If you're lucky, you can sometimes pick up the talons before these guys spawn, which you know is what you want. And they say this game has too much incendiary shurikens in it. Now I do have, I do have health, but honestly I don't really want to use it here, even though I just did. If you can manage this room, like, you're okay. This is probably, like, the craziest room in the game. For, like, incendiary shuriken abuse. Oh, he got me. He got me. What's up, Iceman? I'm wearing this right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and actually get the talons, though. Because if you're really quick, you can pick up the talons just before they spawn. Which is, I feel like that's the intention. I just don't feel like they realize like how fast the timing is on actually being able to do that. Like, really? That didn't hit anybody? Go away. Right. Ugh. It's weird how you can, like, the rockets don't do chip damage when you block them, and yet you see how much, like, chip the arrow does? Like, just blocking that arrow is, like, a pretty significant chunk of damage. Ah, nah, didn't get it. Alright, let's try and delim first. That's 2 delim. I need the iframe first. they throw less shurikens when, you know, they've got one less arm, you know. It makes sense, I guess. Come here. And now we can kind of take them out a little bit more controlled, you know. Oh. Nope. Basically, like, one incendiary chip away here from being dead. Right, he's dead, but I'm probably going to have incendiaries to dodge. Oh no. Like that. And there we go. Please don't be bats. Cool. Awesome. Now you may be thinking, was that worth it? And I don't know if it's intentional. Maybe the developers are that mean. Maybe they make that fight so brutal to put you off getting these. They're like, oh no, the talons. Like, I don't need those. Yes, you do. Because they have this move. Forward, motherfucking Y. And you want forward Y. Trust me. The stairs are a great way to bunch them up here. Don't worry too much about money. Like, just kill these guys. You'll get plenty of money in this chapter. Where's this archer? There's at least one archer left. Which I do not like. Oh no, there's two archers left. You just get like OT frames on demand when you have the talons. And these are only level 1. Like, forward Y is, it does not matter what level your talons are. Like, forward Y will delim like crazy, even at level 1. That's why you want these. Does help if you hit them though. Right, there we go. Oh, hello. No. How's your legs? Oh, that was a very poorly spaced jump on my part. I don't care about your shurikens. Ooh, okay. I do care about that grab though. So, if you ever get in a tight spot, which this is, you can cut their legs off with the talons, swap over to your dragon sword, and then flying swallow them on the floor. That will kill them. And also, if you want to be safe, there's no point fighting both of them, like, quite literally toe to toe. So you can just deal in both, and if you want, flying swallow one, swap back to your talons. Okay, I thought there would be more than that. But yeah, and then just keep doing that, basically. Is it me, or did that fight seem like it had more enemies on Mentor than it did Master Ninja? Alright, cool. So, what are we at here, money-wise? 20 grand. Level 2 Talons is... say it's not mandatory, but it really helps. I'll put that in just in case I need Nimpo. Oh, come on, that was garbage. Right. I actually can't tell where that's coming from. Ah! I shouldn't have done that. That was my fault. Never ever jump when there's archers around. Ever. Never jump. Ever. I don't know how much damage they do, but it's a lot. If they get a direct hit, I mean. It's a lot of damage. Okay, there you go. Look at that. That was one projectile. Like, that does about half that, even if you block it. Like... Oh, yeah, they don't stun them, do they? Yeah, look at this. Wow, that was a great shot. Great shot. Look how much damage that does on chip. Just for blocking it. Like... It's a bit much, I feel. The archers, you know? Go away. Right. I would like to come in here with full health, but... Hopefully this will hit something. It did. OT him, Ryu. You absolute idiot. So essence staggering for this room, super important if you can get it. You see there, like, just one random incendiary just took like half my life. You know? Just NG2 things. You gotta deal with it. Wow, when your OT just whiffs, that's great. I'm very surprised I'm still alive. That wasn't on landing, though. Come on. OT him. Oh, damn it. Cool. Give me my talons. I have a really bad feeling this chest has got bats in it. We'll open it anyway. Nope. Jesus. I'm just gonna... I was actually mashing Nimpo though, like... Just for the record. What? I didn't even see that I got grabbed. I was mashing Nimpo though. I really wish this game let you customize your buttons. It could just be me, but I feel like the speed at which this game has to like register stuff, I feel like because it's having to register like a 2-input press, I feel like that's why sometimes like you just mash Nimpo and you don't get it. Like, whereas if it was just one button, like, it would be... There would be less chance of it dropping the input, you know? Right. Fuck off. Ow. Oh, Jesus, it didn't even... You see what I mean? Before, that ninja, I just spawned both fights. Yeah, I'm basically dead. I'm just gonna restart there. Never spawned both of those fights. Yeah, well, I was standing still, and that ninja missed me twice at, like, point blank. And yet there, he hits me from, like, 20 feet away, flipping up over the barrier. Like, come on, man. At least have some consistency in your aim. Maybe it's because I picked the leopard print costume, and the game's harder when you pick that costume. That would be funny. Oops. Right. It's funny, it's been a while since I played, like, fresh game Master Ninja. Look at that, 25%. 25% of my life bar for one projectile. Like, your health can't be bigger here. Like, this is as big as my health bar can be. Alright. Oh, hang on. little bit closer. Okay, that went a lot better than last time. I shouldn't have said that. Again, like, attack ninjas here, like, would not be anywhere near as hard. You know, I never thought of that, but, like, I wonder if the reason they make this room so just brutally difficult is to put you off getting the talons. Did they realize, like, oh wait, like, forward Y is pretty OP with the talons. Let's really, like, put them off getting them. Rare Fiend Sealer. Weird, like, Fiend Sealers aren't as kind of useful in this game. Oh, nah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I was really hoping he'd just stand up so I could guillotine throw him, but I know better, and he's not going to do that. He's just going to keep throwing shurikens. That room started off so much better as well. And also the spawns as well, like they give you the archers like right at the back as well. Like they don't even give you the archers at the front. It's a bit brutal. Oh yeah, like this what I was saying earlier, like if you can get through chapters 1 and 2 on Master Ninja, you can get through the entire game. Chapters 1 and 2 are by far the hardest. Like, they are absolutely brutal. Okay, so he's actually dead, which I don't really want. Look at all those shurikens. Okay, that's a UT, which is good. So you hear that little, like, cry they let out? That lets me know he's de-limbed. So I can target him with an OT. Oh, come on, Ryu. What the fuck was that? Like... He has a guy literally right in front of him that's OTable, and he turns around. Motherfucker. That's a much better run of that room. There we go. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. It's ironic that Genshin, like, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Do they... How much do these guys follow you? All the way. Awesome. I ain't messing with no bats. I ain't messing with no bats. Not without health. Hell fucking no. Yeah, he is. I do feel like, though, the, you have got one thing in your favor on that. If you've got level 2 talons and you can do, like, Flying Swallow Izuna Drop, like, the Izuna Drop splash damage is amazing in that fight. Right. Let's, cut off some legs. Let's cut off all the legs. Motherfuckers. How the hell are you still alive? Right, all I want's the archers here, like... And I can't even get them. Alright. I really want to use that health. Ah! There we go. Ryu, for the love of God, kill the archer. Is that a bat? Jesus! Man, look how much damage that is doing. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like, bats hitting you in black for free isn't a problem, because they didn't do fucking chunks like they do in this game. Like, 118 every Setsu with level 2 talons. Yeah, that's true, he blocks a lot. That chest having like... Oh shit, did I just despawn those? Does that mean I... Crap, does that mean I can't get the... Oh, bollocks. Does that mean I can't get the rod? Okay, I'm happy I saved them. Otherwise that would have fucked up. But yeah, like, the bats hitting you for free in black was totally fine. And there's little things like that in the game where I feel like they just kind of... They used black as their blueprint and then, like, didn't really check a few things. Because, for example, when if you open a chest with bats in like, chapters 1 and 2, and you try and charge a UT... Before you get to ET status, they can kill you. Like, your health bar just disappears. Like, you know, I think, yeah, like, the big bats, I don't know, maybe you should be able to just block them. I don't really know. But the fact that the big bats can hit you for free is just a bit cheap. Now, because I saved, is that going to despawn the bats? I hope that's not despawn the whole fight. Because... Otherwise, I can't do the Test of Valors. No, it didn't. Right. There are way too many legs around here for my liking. I do not like it when you guys have legs. Oh my god. I'm actually not going to use health here, because that was just, honestly, disgusting. The guard stun there, like... Like... Are you taking the piss? Okay, I'm gonna try this. Haha. Give me my blues, you fuckers. Yeah, that was just, like, splash damage on the incendiaries, and the archers shooting me. Just almost killed me. Right, go away. I do like this costume. I don't know why. There's something about this costume. I like it. You wish. Fucker. Okay, so we've still got 3 here. I even like how the shurikens, like, are bigger in this game, though. Like, your shurikens, I mean. Alright, that's better. You can kind of manage this fight a lot easier now. Not him. There we go. What has this guy got? Is that everybody? Yeah. I swear you get more enemies there on Mentor, you know. It could just be me. There is no way I did not dash through that. That move when they're on the floor is just kind of cheap. Like, the de-limbing properties are insane anyway, but when they're on the floor, like, you just carve through them. Now this is like how many enemies I remember this encounter having. You can also hear footsteps a lot easier with no music, which might not sound like a big deal, but it is. Alright, I'm actually gonna go and save, because I forgot how, like, sometimes getting up these ramps can just be sheer attrition with the fucking, with the archers, you know? Like, it only takes one shot. and you're dead, basically. Can I get back to Muramasa from here? I just thought, I've got a decent amount of money. I think I can go around the long way, but we'll just go with it for now. Weird, that was the Life of the Gods, wasn't it? That bat chest before, so that's a bit strange. Right, I'm literally 2 projectiles away from being killed, though. Alright, I'm not sure how many of them. Alright, at least... Ugh. You know what, I'll use the big one. There we go. I want to say I'm relatively safe, like, around that corner, but... I love that OT. Any more? But I'm blocking here, like the whole, like look, I'm blocking, and sometimes they nail you like right in the recovery of the dash. I'm hoping he gives me health. Nope. Giga Death. Giga Death is just, yeah, Giga Death just sucks, you know? Now, I think you get more ninjas here. Yep. Fighting them on, like, the stairs is just not a good idea, because, like, it makes their, yeah, I'll counter your suicide grab, motherfucker. It makes their incendiaries so much more effective when you fight them on stairs. Because of, like, the angle. It just makes the hitboxes just dumb. Now there's a Muramasa. I love the ending of that UT. It's just like the anger in his moves that is so good. Alright. Any more for any more? No? Alright. Cool. That might be the hardest segment in the game early on. Just getting to, like, this save statue on Master Ninja is pretty brutal. Alright, finally. The Flying Swallow Azuna drop has come back to the game. Thanks, Muramasa. Like, I don't know, there's something about this costume. I just think it looks really cool. It's like army ninja. Like, just, I don't know, is that just me? I just think this is a cool costume. Alright. Just listen. See? Did you hear that? Like, I heard those guys. I heard your footsteps. I heard you trying to sneak up on me. And here they come. It's funny though how, like, they give you Flying Swallow Azuna drop, but to be fair, you have to jump to be able to do that. And what do you not want to do against archers? Jump. Alright. It is kind of weird when, like, you just see the enemies literally just spawn in as well. Like, now I do need to get some cash here. Alright. We're going to be using this a lot. Also great when Ryu attacks the wrong fucking enemy. That's where I would just put, like, a if you could, like, if you could have, like, a priority thing. Like, always try and hit the archers here. Always. I don't ever want you to prioritize a non-archer with Flying Swallow is gonna drop, ever. You dummy. There we go. Alright. More ninjas. Anyone else thinking, like, it must be really easy to get accepted into the Black Spider Ninja clan? Like, just with how many people they seem to have, you know? Seems like, you know, they got a lot of members. Bitch. Ah, sweet blue essence. I love it. Oh god, see, I was blocking there. I do think the Talons, ironically enough, have like garbage defense. Even though it says in their description, like, oh, they have surprisingly good defense as well. Well, I will take those Nimpo orbs. Thank you very much. I ain't fighting you on the stairs. Great camera angle. That was a great play. Do you see what I mean? You see what I mean? How they track your jump. Like, I mean, that didn't really work out for that guy there. But, like, the mages, man, they definitely track your jumps. I'm telling you. He was right there. Like, I was going for the ninja there. But he, like, the mage was there, so he got hit by it. Right, this is getting a bit hairy. Damn it, I'm not quite sure how that was so high, but that looked cool. Get rid of these mages. I don't know, actually. I'd say maybe level 2 flails is actually mandatory. Well, not mandatory, but like, God, it does make killing these guys a lot easier. I see you. I see you with your one leg wanting to suicide grab me. Also, a point about the aggressiveness of the enemies as well. So when you're doing UTs, like, always be ready to redirect your UT. Because as soon as you know the first guy you're hitting is dead, redirect it and hit somebody else. So you can, you know, like, kill another enemy and get more money. Never waste, like, an entire UT on just one guy. Now, I don't really want to jump down here, because I'm just gonna... I'm just... Is that gonna take him down? Nope. Oh, he gave me a blue. No, take that. Walker. Right, archers. I ain't even taking a chance. See? And then redirect it on him. Even though he's not dead, like, he's de-limbed, so he's practically dead. Arrows. Alright, cool. Resetsu time. What we got? We got health, we got Nimpo, we got level 2 flails. Feeling reasonably good. Bow. Yeah, thinking about it, I don't think there is a harder segment of the game, other like the beginning of Chapter 2, like just getting to that first, like, Muramasa. It's just kind of brutal. Like, the things the game throws at you is just kind of insane. Alright, Resetsu time. More Flying Swallow Izuna drop. Sometimes as well the splash damage can double connect on the Resetsu. I've no idea what causes that to happen, but it does a chunk. Even on Master Ninja, like, that hurts. Sure. That seemed like one of those situations where it's like, how did that not hit the Resetsu? Like, the splash damage, I mean. Ooh. Gotta be. I definitely. Whoa! Does a pretty good chunk of damage. See? Look at that. Like, see how much damage that did. Did he just heal, yeah? As far as I remember, at least, like, the enemies don't infinitely respawn. Oh god, that hurts. You know what? If I can hit you, like... Ah, stop healing, you bitch. You know what? I don't want to use both. Yeah, I don't want to use both my healing items there. That was just a bit unlucky. So I suppose that's an example of where you can get a bit unlucky. I had, what, 4 Izuna drops. Only one of them dealt splash damage. He healed twice. I got grabbed right out of the UT. Like, there are little bits where you're not necessarily getting unlucky. You could have, in hindsight, you could have got out the way, but you can't anticipate, like, stuff like that. It just happens. Like, getting grabbed out of a UT is, like, you can't anticipate that, you know? It's like, it just happens sometimes. What's up, Big Al? Bringing back fond memories. It is, actually. This game's awesome. People just need to practice more. Because I'm pretty rusty. And yet, I'm getting through it. I say pretty rusty. Like, I haven't played this game, like, seriously in longer than I care to admit, honestly. It's been a long fucking time. So let's try again and see if we can get some splash damage to connect on this guy. Okay, that did not hit me. Like, to the point where, like, I'm so confident that didn't hit me, I'm timestamping that and I'm gonna reset. Because that literally fucking whiffed. Like, that reminds me of, what's his name? That clip from RE2, where, I'm labbing, like, knifing Birkin, and, like, Birkin literally goes to grab me, and, like, you see the grab, like, completely whiff, and then Leon just gets grabbed, like, half a second later. Like, that's what that looked like. It's like, he does his grab, I completely dodge it out of the way, and then I'm just in the grab. I swear, you know what? It could just be me, but I swear, like, when I was using this, the game was more difficult. It would be kind of funny if they just punished you for using this costume by making the game harder. Oh, how did yesterday go out? You're up very early, looking at the time. Right, speaking of time, yeah, we've got about 20 minutes. If I get a good chapter 2, like, that's enough time to get this done. The realest of handicap runs is playing survival with this costume on. Right. Can I move? Thanks. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get some splash damage. So if you get really lucky, you can kill him with splash damage, like, no exaggeration. It's kind of dumb how much damage it can deal to him. Oh, okay. Ugh. I gotta remember here, like, never rely on his auto-targeting here. Like, just do manual jumps. No, I want the Luna. That was, like, literally Half-Life. I won't dial that in. Really? So with no audio, oh well, with no music, like, I can clearly hear that Resetsu is, like, OTable. Whereas, like, if I didn't have like if I had music, like I might have missed it. I mean, obviously you know by health, but just like, you know, even having the sound is nice. The ninjas are definitely more aggressive here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the ninjas are definitely more aggressive in that fight. They're like, no, you're killing our pet. I think this has bats in it. Oh no. That shows you this game. I was relieved to see Ghostfish. Look at him. Dodging my forward line. How dare you? Cool. Free grain. I'll take that. That's 2 now. I've got 2 now. Ah. Couldn't quite remember what was in here. Of course it's archers. Yeah. Do I have a blood splatters in this kind of buggy in this game? Whoa. Hi there. Goodbye. This is my save point. Thank you very much. You dick. I don't know why I'm picking up these things. I think it's just I'm scared of missing like a Nimpo one or something. Are they seriously shooting at me from across the way? I love it when sometimes you just pick up one off the floor for an Izuna drop. Yep, they are. That was weird. Thank you. Maybe it's just because, I don't know, maybe Nimpo is just better in black. To be fair, I'd say that's pretty true. But that was great, Ryu. That was fantastic. Like, you literally had an enemy right there to hit, and you go to hit the guy through the door, but you can't hit for some reason. Yeah, it's weird. Like, they give you quite a lot of devil mushrooms, like devil elixirs in this game, and yet, like on black, they give you like no free Nimpo on the higher difficulties. And I think, yeah, it's, like, because Nimpo's nowhere near as good in this game. Nimpo in black, like, imagine in Master Ninja if they kept all the devil elixir chests in Master Ninja, and like hard, very hard. That'd be such a huge buff, in a way, and yet in this game they give you tons of devil mushrooms, but they're Nimpo's just not as powerful. And one of them is, I would say, completely useless, which is like the shitty Fire Wheels replacement they give you in this game. Like, Fire Wheels is, I don't know, man. There's a case to be made for Fire Wheels being like the second best Nimpo. I dare say. Now you see, I don't really want to heal and save here, but I will. I think, like, in terms of just overall damage output, I'd say, like, Inazuma, I think, is, like, without a doubt the best in black. Like, level 3 Inazuma with Armlet of the Sun on is just so strong. It's such a strong Nimpo. Now, these guys think they're funny because we can't cut their legs off. I don't think so. So, like, they're the one man-sized enemy where, like, forward Y isn't quite as good. Really hoping I get us through and through there, but never mind. I love how fast you charge in this game. Right, we've got 23 grand. Oh, yeah. More archers. What's in here? Ooh. Well. I'm glad I opened that chest. That reminds me, I should be doing... I need to track the items so I can do, like, the item list, but... I keep forgetting. I don't even know if items are different on the other difficulties, are they? I've got two I've got 2 grains. I've got 2 grains and a Life of the Thousand Gods. And full Nimpo for Genshin, so... I should be okay. Keyword there being should. Yeah, I play my cards right. I can get this chapter done for 12. Wouldn't it be great if there was like costume-specific dialogue? So when you started this fight with this costume, Genshin says like, "What the fuck are you wearing? What the hell is that? I didn't forget about you fuckers this time." Take that. Right. Shurikens. Genshin. Hello. So again, you like the Izuna drop splash damage, like can really do a lot to Genshin as well. But generally speaking, wherever possible, like try and go for forward Y, because you don't want to jump against him. Ooh, the hitbox on that is so deceptive. I'd say like having no music on for the bosses is a legit strategy. Just because you don't have to, like, you don't miss any audio cues. Ooh, I knew I was being greedy there. Okay. Oh, come on now. Oh, man. Sometimes you can get like 4 forward Ys on him. I did not know you could interrupt that with the pause menu. I was just thinking, should I use my Life of the Thousand Gods? That's good to know. So, I'm gonna actually, yeah. I'll check the tape on that. I had no idea you could interrupt that with items. That is good. That's good to know. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you actually get checkpoints, don't you, in this? Ow. It's a way less ideal start than last time. Come here. There we go. Even though that's not the one I hit. Oh, I was hoping I'd get him. Yeah, he's only letting me get 2, isn't he? Not sure if, like, regular Genshin has the double lunge on Master Ninja. He might do. Fiend Genshin definitely does. I might actually, I'm gonna try and like really determine when you can item out of that. So on that attack, it's always better. Let the last hit guard break you and then just dodge. Because the last hit will guard break you anyway, but sometimes that last hit will guard crush you. And it does a lot of damage. It did not seem like that should have hit me. Whatever, Trevor. What's up, you? Use Life of 1,000 Gods here. Huge buff that they give you in this game is that regenerates your health. Yeah, just keep it simple. Okay, he hasn't done it yet, so I'm guessing he's not got the double lunge, but... Come on. Keep it nice and simple. Because he's at low health, I can be a little bit more reckless. Got him. I mean, come on, Ryu. How do you not anti-air that? Like, start-up frames on that move. Alright, cool. That times it perfectly. No, you know what? I'm going to keep that save. I'm going to keep that save. I want to know, like... That's funny. It's something, I wonder if anyone's actually looked into that. Like, being able to... Like, you can item screen out of so many moves in this game. But I feel like maybe because you couldn't do it in black, people didn't think to try it in this game. I don't know. I had no idea you could item screen out of that flurry with Genshin. And that's huge. Like, I don't mean to overstate it, but that is one of the biggest killers in late game survival. Because even if you have health, when that hits you on like Mentor or Master Ninja, you're dead. Like, it kills you. It does too much damage. If you can item screen in between it, you can like let a bit of it hit you, drain your health, and then heal. So, new tech. New tech, new tech, new tech. I like it. But see, look, you use this costume, the game's harder. It's official. We're calling it as of this stream. This makes the game more difficult. This costume. For some reason. Oh, man. Good times. Anyway, guys, I will catch you later. I'll be back later on today. Probably around normal time. With either RE4 or Dead Space. Or maybe a bit of both. There's an idea. We'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you later. Take care. Peace.